Okay. Um, Making sure everything's recording correctly. Making sure everything's going all right. There it is. All right. Um, I really don't. This will probably be the final version of this. I put underneath Twitch as I'm recording this on Twitch. I put take two, but I want to make a video, kind of rounding out the edges of my YouTube absence, and really, it's kind of what a lot, like, it's, if you've all follow my channel and stuff, you kind of like assume it already. This channel is going on a bit of a hiatus for until, like, I feel like I want to post something. And really, I kind of want to just dive into it a little bit and kind of just give a bit of closure behind why maybe I'm not uploading, like, more consistently from this point on, why I might be recording little videos and then posting them, not really consistently, but, you know. So I guess, kind of to give a little background, if you don't know who I am, I'm J-Dog. I have both this YouTube channel, which you're probably watching it on, and I have Twitch, Um, and those who have stuck around long enough, or most people don't know, is that I started streaming around Mixer. When Mixer came out, and a little bit after and basically when I started streaming when Mixer came out, and then I decided I was a very low streamer. I did it mainly because I wanted to record stuff. I wanted to kind of experiment with it. And then I played and then when Mixer fell, I came onto Twitch. Um it kind of, since then, I've been doing videos, on Siege, as you can just see right now. Um I've been doing videos on Marvel's Avengers, on, I think I did a Lego Ninjago game at one point. Very few Apex videos, but pretty much, basically what I'm trying to get at with saying all this is I'm very attuned with streaming and content creation on both Twitch and YouTube. Mainly on YouTube, because pretty much the only thing Twitch gives me is a platform to record without using OBS on Xbox, or, streaming straight from YouTube. And kind of going back to kind of giving some context with this, the last video I ever put on this channel was I think it was like a why you haven't heard from me in months video, on Marvel's Avengers. And shortly after that video, a lot of things started to happen in my life and in the gaming scene. First off, I should go off and say that Marvel's Avengers right now shut down. Any content that was scheduled to come out has now been done. The last update was Winter Soldier, which arguably was one of the best and worst heroes to the game, because we still didn't get a Captain Marvel hero. And I think I might go into that at a later date with why Marvel's Avengers ending was such a bad idea. But basically, after that video, a lot of stuff in my own personal life, outside of me commentating over gameplay that I do, basically a lot of stuff happened. I started and did my last year of mandatory schooling. And right now, I'm still doing mandatory schooling, but not as much. Um, and um, pretty much a lot of stuff happened after I did that video that just degrade that basically put a lot of like put a massive it was like putting a massive roadblock in front of a semi. Um, it just stops the whole truck in an instant. Um, especially basically a lot of stuff that happened after that video halted my YouTube channel for that 12 months. And kind of leading past that, um, a lot of my focus was on schooling because it kind of goes back to the whole reason why I started this channel and I started both of these two channels and I started making content was because I wanted to document my gameplay and I wanted to also find something that I enjoy doing as long as time permits because I take a lot of priority on making sure education is probably one of my things that I take the most seriously. At least or did take the most seriously. So basically after that video a lot of my focus was devoted to education and to pretty much just not streaming. And it was a very different situation, like I said before, because Marvel's Avengers just had shut down. Um, Megahead17 knows this. Him and I, we've been making content for the last, basically the whole game's lifespan, and pretty much when we learned it was ending, it was a very bittersweet moment because the game was in a bad spot, but it sucks to have a game like that you put a lot of time and effort towards. Kind of just the devs kind of throw their hands up in the air and just say, no, and just just cancel the game outright. But kind of leading past all that focus stuff. I haven't played other games, so I've stopped streaming, but I've been playing a lot of games in the background. I started playing the old game Division. I've started to play GTA Online, which I've been having a blast with. I've been playing, as you can see here, R6. Actually, I'm gonna talk on that later, but I actually have videos based on the two seasons. But a lot of it just comes down to kind of just streaming in general. At least like streaming for both this channel, the Twitch channel, and the YouTube channel. Streaming, as I said before, I've started streaming since Mixer. When you do it for a long time, and I don't think Megahead, or otherwise known as Chris, or Texo Serial will agree with me because I don't think they really had the same kind of experience I've had. When you kind of do it for a while, you have burnout periods, and really, it's kind of one of the things of where that was one of the points of where the burnout happened. Where I really just didn't want to record. I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to record, except for one game. And I'm going to, again, mention that a little bit later. But we'll see. That's the shop. But I'm going to put it on here. But basically, actually, what am I doing? I should put Fenrir on this side because he's the newest attacker. Or the newest defender. There. But basically, little change of scenery, but basically streamer burnout is a thing, and I had that in combination of focusing on education, uh, playing other games, not really wanting to stream, and all that stuff. But kind of moving up to now, I can kind of basically is kind of that was kind of like the past portion of this video. Now this is the present for that was the present portion of the video. And it's kind of like what's right now happening. Right now, this channel on Twitch and YouTube will probably get a reduction in frequency. Basically going into kind of a sort of hiatus period. If anyone doesn't know what a hiatus is, it's a it's a moment of where it's not canceled. I'm not giving up on either of these channels, but it's basically until I have something else to do and I want to post it. This is basically it. However, I do have videos that I do plan on releasing because I do have a lot, and I mean a lot, of like videos that I have as privated that I recorded for the intention on going onto the YouTube channel and Twitch channel. I'm going to have to review them, of course, to see if they're even worth pushing out. But ideally, a good amount of them will come out soon, or not soon, but eventually. But yeah, for both these channels, they're going to be seeing a reduction in frequency. Not saying that I'm not going to ever upload to them again, but I'm not going to put as much priority in it. And I hope anyone who watches both the channels understands that, because I love streaming. I love content creation. But at a certain point, it's also one of the things where burnout happens, and sometimes you just need to kind of step away a little bit. But one of the videos and some of the several games I've been playing, one of which is in fact the Jedi Survivor game that came out. And actually, I streamed it and recorded it. And have it on my YouTube. Not privated. Before anyone checks, it's privated. But that is a thing that I hope to push out, if not in the next month or two, onto the YouTube channel. As for everything else, I will probably do R6 content. R6 update videos on the new season. The next operator that's coming out is actually going to be, I believe, a South Korean attacker, which is really exciting because we're kind of going back to tower a little bit, which I'm kind of for it, But yeah, I will do R6 content still going forward. I will do update videos going forward. But in terms of doing other content like Let's Plays, I have really nothing to push out except for some stuff that I got recently, like some Ghost Recon Breakpoint expansions and Watch Dogs expansions, which Watch Dogs Legion is kind of a game, so I might not record that one, but Breakpoint is a game that is interesting to record and to play, so I don't know about that, but for sure R6 will still be on the YouTube channel, and will probably be on here on Twitch every now and then. But kind of going forward, there's not really going to be any new videos. There's not going to be video after video after video after video after video consistently, but it's going to be, I'm hoping at least, to add some frequency to the YouTube channel again. And if you're watching this when it's been like 6 months, then you know I haven't. But yeah, that kind of wraps it up, and basically, kind of summarize it basically is I've like ever since that video, I've had a lot of burnouts for both the channels and streaming. I love streaming. I truly do. But streamer burnout is definitely a thing, and I hope to eventually put more on my YouTube channel and get the ball rolling with the YouTube channel more because it's a ghost town there. So I felt like I needed to make this video at least at least make this video in a better format that wasn't as ranty than the other one, or as than the other take. If you don't see the other take, well, chances are that it's probably deleted by now, or I never showed it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. Basically the consensus is that I'm going to try to push out videos that like I have recorded in the past, and when the new season comes out, maybe consistently start to do R6 like seasonal content. But other than that, there's not really games. There's not really other games to really like play right now, other than possibly Mirage or like AC Mirage or Starfield, or pretty much until something piques my interest and I want to do a let's play on it. There's really not going to be let's plays on this channel anymore. Because frankly, it's kind of one of those things of where it's like, you know, it's one of the things of where, you know, streamer burnout happens, and right now all I can really handle in this situation right now is R6 seasonal content of me going through the new season, showing, you know, the new operator and whatnot. So I think that should be about it. I mean, again, I hope that cleared up a lot of stuff for the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel. And yeah, so that's probably about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it to the end of the video, please like and subscribe. If you are on Twitch, then follow. If you're on one but not the other, I would highly recommend following I would highly recommend going to my Twitch and my YouTube if you're on the other, if you're on vice versa, and like subscribing or following. But yeah, that's about going to be it. Thank you guys so much for your patience, if anyone does have patience for my content. And yeah, hopefully I will make some, I will push out some more videos in the coming months. And yeah, peace out.